East Hartford, Connecticut, home to the UCONN Huskies, where basketball has a championship pedigree and there's plenty of enthusiasm for football as well. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on the UCONN Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse. The Huskies about to kick it away and get this season started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Judicials offense will get first crack at it here. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
The option look. He'll toss it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. On the move. Oh, it's a fumble. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. And the Judicials will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So Connecticut's offense will take the field for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense
breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Caught near the sticks. It's Murphy. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Caught in the backfield, it's Bell. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Magnano. Hauls it in. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The running back has it. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun to give, looking for room. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. The Huskies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Edwards. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're setting up the screen. Makes one man miss. Touchdown, UConn. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Now, when you run these screenplays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. From the gun, running back on the move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now the play fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Good disciplined defense on that play. It's 3rd and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows it's a passing situation. They use their speed to get to the QB.
The Judicials will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Got a man, it's Bell.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Murphy. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. UConn is now threatening in the red zone. They go to the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass, it's Fagnano. Safe completion on the screen.
Man, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Finds his target down the middle. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He'll pull it down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Dances away. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Judicials really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He wants to throw it. Bring in the heat. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. UConn going back to work on offense. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Got it behind the line. It's Edwards. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. To throw, it's Fagnano. He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake, you huddle the guys up, sudden change, be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
Sends it back in motion. Breaks the tackle. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback will keep it. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Just going to keep it after the snap.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Judicials are on the move. Might as well give it to him again.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The pitch. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Judicials are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Finding an escape route. And runs through another guy. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Gets the back moving to the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. They want to run this quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. This is now a 7-point game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's Rumble played out. Ohio State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Columbus. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, although nothing compares to a top 5 duel. A revealing outcome with massive implications, man.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Back to throw, it's Fagnano. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab near the marker, it's Murphy. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the 1st. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. UConn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. Finds his man. It's Hansen. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. On the ground, it's Edwards. There he goes. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Wants to go up top on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Edwards. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. He wants it all. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing. Take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They marched 78 yards down the field. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Give to the big fullback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Motion from the back. On third down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Running the read to the left on first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Big fullback's got it. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the judicials are moving quickly down the field. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Behind the chains now on second and long. A run for the quarterback. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. They'll power it inside with the fullback. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The judicials will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The UConn offense goes back to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
He's already got 46 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. Leaves it with the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. Oh, he's got some space.
You want to stress a defense? Get the quarterback outside the pocket right now. Really good job running the bootleg to the left, getting the quarterback outside of the pocket. He can chew up ground in such a hurry, or he can throw the football down the field. Makes it really tough on defenses.
The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Off the boot, looking for his man. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
UConn will have to punt it away. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Here comes the option. Now the toss. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Finds his man. It's McGee. Out of bounds at the 17. Big pickup there, not only in yardage, but it gives him some breathing room. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
The QB sneak has been around for 4,000 years. Obviously some exaggeration, but so hard to stop. Quarterback gets it, starts to burrow behind that offensive line, and now you got the push behind with these guys. It's almost impossible to stop.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They'll send the back in motion. He's going to lose a yard on that one as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On the option. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Judicials will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. UConn going back to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Scanning the field, it's Fagnano. The quick out. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Murphy. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Creates a little room. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. He slings it deep to the left. Touchdown, Huskies! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Tennessee opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Run it with the fullback. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Oh, they're after him. Unleashes it on the run. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Judicials line up to punt it away. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He's got it near midfield. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The UConn offense goes back to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, UConn! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll go back to work on offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. On the move, he fires. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Judicials will call on their punt team. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. UConn going back to work on offense. Handoff to the single back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. Nice move there. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Huskies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. They'll give it to the back. He breaks a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Here's the handoff. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This UConn offense really has it going. It's a draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defense
breaks into the open. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Back to throw, it's Fagnano. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. The give to the back. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run the option. Quick toss. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. The give to the fullback. Runs through the tackle. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
At the 37-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Using his feet.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The UConn offense goes back to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake. Turning it on! They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. He's up to 73 yards on the ground, a very productive first half here in the season opener. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Give to Brown. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Single back formation, and they give it to him. They make the tackle, but they'll move the chains, and it's a first down for UConn. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Made a defender miss. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. They'll ride the hot hand.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. From the gun, the ground game. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Huskies. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Toledo notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from the Glass Bowl is worth its weight in gold to the Rockets. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The judicial send out the punt unit. A low line drive and not his best work. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. UConn going back to work on offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-him football, that last touch. There he goes. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Caught behind the line. It's Murphy. Touchdown, UConn. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. And how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Finds a little space. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll try the run. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back gets to give. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. He now has 62 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. On the option. Makes his man miss. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it loose deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
The UConn offense goes back to work. The give. Oh, better look out! And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's Fagnano. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying play action. This one's complete. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Looking downfield on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Murphy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Now on the option. He'll do it himself. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. And the Judicials decide to punt it away. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Fagnano. Grabs it in the middle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Murphy. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Bell. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
The Judicials will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UConn going back to work on offense. They'll open the second half with a run. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grab behind the line. It's Hansen. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Dropping back, it's Fagnano. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. UConn will have to punt it away.
Number 17, on to kick it away.
Catches it at the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. He'll keep it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Now they'll run it to the right here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. He did not make it. A stonewall on 3rd down. And the Judicials will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The UConn offense goes back to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Fagnano. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it along the sideline. Touchdown, Huskies. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacked on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Purdue delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the Big Ten. Trust me when I say the party is on in West Lafayette. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Goes to the option. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Unleashes one. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. The Judicials will punt this one away. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. UConn going back to work on offense. They'll leave it with him. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Caught close to the marker, it's Hansen. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Handoff from the gun. Runs through a tackle. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Fagnano. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Huskies. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lowe. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to the fullback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Looking for space, it's made. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Judicials come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll throw on 3rd down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. And here comes the punt team. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The UConn offense goes back to work. Power football with the run. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Pulls it in. It's Fareed. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Fagnano. With the catch, it's Murphy. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
First down for the offense.
The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UConn! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. Creates a little space. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Judicials with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Off the play fake. Grab near the sticks. It's Broussard. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll run the option.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when he catch it, big fella.
Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now. The defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way. And that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
And the Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. They go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Fagnano. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll work his way down to the 28.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. It'll be a draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He's got an open man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. This UConn offense really has it going. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hansen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped,
trying to get it in. Touchdown, Husky. And they take it in for 6 more points. A remarkable grab just keeps piling up scores.
I was about to say, remarkable day. I mean, remarkable career. Goodness gracious. This is a day that you just dream about having. You have these days in high school, but not in college. You're like, dang, this is as good as it gets. Nobody can stop him. He's absolutely in the zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. San Jose State took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Spartans that fired on all cylinders.
The option look.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Lets it fly. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Judicials are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. They punt it away on 4th down. Looks it in at the 40. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. UConn going back to work on offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to throw, it's Fagnano. Works the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Murphy. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Pulls it in. It's Bell. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Snagged in the middle. It's Hansen. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
UConn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. To the air on 2nd down. Got it set up on the outside. Touchdown, UConn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And here's the return. And the returner will be brought down. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He wastes no time and comes out throwing quickly to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. He'll take it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Grabbed in the middle, it's Coates. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And the Judicials have their offense in high gear. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Judicials are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll sneak it. Gets it past the marker. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its 1st touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the back. He'll ride his man on the option. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And the Judicials come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the option. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the chains for this offense. The Judicials back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Makes the catch. It's Broussard. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. Now on second down. On the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Judicials are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Got the back over the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The Judicials started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Wants to go up top. Looking for the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Judicials.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Smashes it through for the PAT. Well, that was about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. To the air, it's Fagnano. Got his man. He steps out of bounds, a couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Completes it in the middle. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. Punt is in the air. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a second and long. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Judicials come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Coates. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
They'll run the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And he will score! Touchdown Judicials!
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
And he made the extra point without problem. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Maryland just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there in College Park. That's a tremendous fan base, and they'll enjoy this one all week. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Got the quick completion. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Fagnano. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Huskies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Swings it out to the flat. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. This UConn offense really has it going. Off play action. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Huskies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Bell. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Breaks into the open. With that, he's got 101 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. Rides to the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. To the air, it's Fagnano. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. UConn will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time, offensive.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The UConn offense goes back to work. I can't think of anything that frustrates an offensive coordinator more than holding the ball a long time and having no points to show for it, David.
And Reese, first downs, yards, that's not even what they look at anymore. Yards don't really matter. You got to execute in those critical areas on the field and get points on the board.
Yeah, it was mental errors on that last drive, too, that led to negative plays. They got to get those things erased and pull it back together here on this drive. Go put some points up on the board.
Dumps it to the back. It's on target and complete. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Looking to throw, it's Fagnano. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. The short hands. It's Murphy. Tackled there by the defense. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll run play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Fareed. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Blasted as he lets it go. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. On the option. Now the toss. And that one will go and reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Coming out with it, it's Lowe. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And now this offense will take the field again. Calls his own number. Turning it on. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Judicials can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Slips a tackle and he's got room. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Judicials are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Goes to the option. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They bring the punter onto the field now. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. UConn going back to work on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Give to the back. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. There he goes. Hauled down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. Looking downfield, it's Fagnano. Finds the tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Off the RPO, complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Murphy. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll keep it on the ground. Shakes off the defender. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Touchdown, Huskies! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. UCF found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Knights football today. Those folks in Orlando won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets away. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
Rushes on him. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Swings it out to his running back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Judicials come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On the option. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. On 4th down, looking to pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. They'll run it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. 2nd down coming up. The give from the gun. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. If there's time to pad the stats. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.